Well, my husband went to Expo West, and as they say, all he brought me was a t-shirt, which he did, but he also brought me some great Topo brew coffee from our friends at Lifestyle Overland with the Topo Bear. So this morning I'm going to brew up some coffee with my thermocell because we're surrounded by mosquitoes. We're in the Hiawatha National Forest, the east side, and this morning we're just going to make some breakfast, and from here on we're going to go explore. Probably go up to Tukwamna Falls and a Whitefish Point and anything else from there. Oh, that's one good cup of coffee. This is Sunrise, and it has notes of caramel, citrus, and dark chocolate. Who couldn't love that? Might be my new best favorite coffee. Well, this is the campground we were supposed to stay at. Whitefish Bayview Campground, but it's closed, as you can see the gate. So we're gonna sneak on in there by foot just to see what's going on in there. So don't let the concessionaire that canceled our reservation know. I'm feeling colonial.
Boy, it's really quiet back here. I mean, it is super gorgeous today. We don't have the wind like we did at our first effort to go camping out at Sleeping Bear Dunes a few weeks ago, and it was just crazy. But here, it's pretty cool. It's nice and quiet. I was hoping that we'd get this campsite. As a matter of fact, we panicked when we didn't, but we found a place. It's a pretty distance from here, but it's not bad.
$20 per night, but probably $10 for if you have a park pass. Spot 13. Maybe that was unlucky. Unlucky 13? This is the spot we would have been in. So we're going to give you a little tour. Again, don't tell anybody we're in here. Now the only weird thing is you probably have to park the camper here because this is all blocked off. So you probably have to park the camper here, but then you'd walk in. So maybe that worked out. I don't know. Yeah, you'd have to walk up and to get to your fire pit and your picnic table. It's a nice spot, but there's access down to the lake. There's tent spots up here. Yeah, definitely flat spots for a tent.
We didn't pick a tent spot, did we?
It didn't say that. That's nice. Even got built-in mesh to hold the erosion. This would have been our own private beach. I think we'll try next year. Nice.
The camp area or not, but they're utilizing that.
Okay, so we kind of walked around. There's 23 sites, and it seems like all the sites that are on the lakeside, the shoreline, you would have to park your camper like right in the entrance, and then your fire pit and your picnic table and all that are kind of a ways off, so you can't park right next to it. And I think that's probably, I'll have to look it up, but I think it's because of you're not supposed to camp so many feet from the water in the national parks, and it's I think 200 feet or something. So that's what we're thinking. And then the camp spots on the opposite side of the road where there's no lakeshore, it looks like you can almost like pull up and, you know, park your rig or whatever, like near your camp table and fire pit. And these are the forest campgrounds that are closed based on that concessionaire that made the decision based on hazardous trees. So Bayview, Brevoort, Carp, Lake Michigan, Monocle, and Soldier Lake.
Yeah, this is just a beautiful area. You know, I just love this type of thing. I mean, the weather is gorgeous, the lake is calm, and we're just having the time of our lives. So it's pretty cool. So we're just kind of going to keep putting stuff on the channel and hoping you enjoy it. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm enjoying it.
As we traveled east along the lakeshore to Brimley, Michigan, we came across an old Indian burial ground. Notice the wooden Ojibwa spirit houses that are constructed over many of the graves.
Okay, 3, 2, go.
Well, you're in the Lighthouse Keeper's Quarters. This building was built in 1840, actually 1861. It was originally a single family. In the 1890s, it was converted into a duplex. So on one side of the building, you have the housing for the Lighthouse Keeper. On the other half is the assistant lighthouse or keeper's quarters. The quarters you're in now belongs to the Lighthouse Keeper. This gentleman on the wall behind me. And as you walk through it, it's set up as a day in the life from 1925. And what was very unique about the setup of this display is his granddaughter was alive in 93, she was 93 years old, lived in paradise, and would come up and assist with the display. So in other words, no, your typewriter didn't go there, it goes over here, and this type of deal. So as you walk through it, it is a day in the life as she remembers it from her childhood. So the furnishings, the dishes, the displays, the phonograph, piano, everything. And this is also, nothing has been moved or changed in this building. It's the original bird's eye flooring, maple flooring. All the trim is original. It was painted by the Coast Guard at one time, which helped preserve it. It took us many years to restore the trim. But yes, other than maybe a board here or a window pane there, this is the original construction. Along with the lighthouse out there with the metal frame. And also, if you notice alongside the column out there, there is a column about this wide. If you're familiar with a grandfather clock and how it works, that's what the lighthouse keeper had to do every evening, go up there and wind up that mechanism, because that's what turned the lighthouse cable. So, enjoy your visit here to Whitefish Point and all the rest of the buildings on the property. So much to see, a lot to take in.
One, two, three, go.
Go.
I'm fanning myself because we're being eaten by mosquitoes. But anyway, the box was locked, so we couldn't pay. So we are going to run down to the ranger station and pay, because normally that slot's open and you should be able to put your money in, and that's how it works in the forest campgrounds. It's just on an honor system. There's like a sign that tells you how much you owe. It'll tell you, there's envelopes. It tells you on the back, like you fill out the information. You have a hang tag for your car and a little spot that rips off that goes onto the pole by your camp spot, and then you just fill out everything. And since we have a passport, a golden passport for national parks, we pay half price, and we're seniors, so we paid $8 a night. So $24. It says 25 because all I had was 25. So a donation to the Park Service, and we're heading to the ranger station to pay.